Welcome to another episode of Foreigner and Family Farming in the Philippines. And right now we are working on a fence. This is a barbed wire fence. We have some cement posts intermixed with bamboo posts going up there. And across here we have the bamboo posts. And right now they are actually, I don't know if you see them down there, that's Rolly and Jed, and they are laying out another bamboo line, or not another bamboo line, another barbed wire line. And I'll just show you where we meet the corner here. We have a survey marker, and then it goes along this line here up to the next survey marker. And with these bamboo fence posts, they're only good for maybe 2 years. So I do plan on coming back with this tree called Madre de Cacao and then planting those in between the bamboos. And those will actually take over as a post. And this is Jed here, next YouTube sensation. So I'm just walking along the fence here, and they're putting up the next strand now, and they laid it out, went ahead and laid it out, and just tapping those in with some U-nails. And when we actually got started here yesterday, and we thought it was going to be an issue with the gentleman who owns the plowed portion. And this plowed portion was actually plowed by a carabao instead of a tractor. That's how most of the agricultural work is done here. Although there are tractors here. They're around. But the gentleman Pedro, who's the caretaker of this property, we thought there may be an issue there with the border, because it looks like the way they plowed here, they did kind of cover up some of the survey markers, and it was difficult to find make sure we had the correct line. But turns out that was just, well, there was some other issues too, where there was just some hearsay and some talk about how there was going to be a road put off to block us if we barbed wired the fence. But turns out, after talking with him, it was he was under the impression that we were going to barb wire off the road up ahead, and so he was going to barb wire the road off back to the back. But just because the marker is in the road, we're not I don't think that would be legal, putting off a barrier on the road. So that was just, I guess they call that here in the Philippines, chisma. It's basically just some gossip, people gossiping and then not really knowing what's going on until the two parties actually come together and get it squared away. So it looks like this fence project is moving along. We got it going here. This was a little bit of a hiccup, but it is moving along. We've got some workers down at the other end. There we got some sand and cement just unloaded here for dropping off. A bag of cement was, I think we ended up getting them for 245 pesos per sack of cement. So that was good. And then we got a load of sand dropped off to mix with the cement. So we'll do the cement post probably tomorrow, because the delivery was delayed due to a broken down vehicle, but we got it, so that's great, and we'll get moving on that. Although it's going to be a short week this week, because folks here take off around Thursday and Friday because it is Holy Week and with Easter here. So we'll only have the 3-day work week this week. And that would be nice to get those. We want to use the cement posts at all the survey markers, and then also, I guess it really didn't matter because we have some extra cement posts too, and we'll just fill those in some other areas. I made a video previously and we left spaces for them, but it looks like I changed it up to make sure that we were going to have one for each survey marker. And then I decided not to order more cement posts because they're so ridiculously priced. The cheapest cement posts we could find, not necessarily the best because they were fairly flimsy. A couple of them actually broke. Were 360 pesos per fence post, and that's a little over $7 a fence post. Let's see here. I should have shown you where they tied them in, but here, this little portion, it's just the bamboo. A little U-nail drives it in. And then in between each of the bamboos here, I'm going to plant that Madre de Cacao, which will serve as a natural fence post. The leaves are supposed to be, well, it's a nitrogen fixer, so it's a good fertilizer. The leaves are a good fertilizer. So when you trim it down, you can use it for that. It's actually toxic to rats. And it's actually, it's a natural insecticide as well, a pesticide. So I'm looking forward to actually using that. Oh, and it's also got a nickname called the walking stick. Basically, you can just clip it, and when you've got a stick of it, you just plug it in the ground, and it will go ahead and grow on its own and kind of take over. The only thing is, I know I will. Once a year I'll have to come down and just top it off. Which is fine because I do plan on planting other trees, so there'll be some other pruning going on as well. And that's all for today. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.